another great week overall in the stock market. The stocks have been still going up incredibly high, with stocks going up 300, 400 to 500% in a day. I think it's really a great time right now if you're trading, investing, and a second week running. Made some pretty good gains overall. I had 5 trades this week, and all five winning, all trades I won. No losing trades. It's always good to have green days. And with this FFIE, so a lot of people say FFIE is kind of like the new GameStop. And with this FFIE, it looks like people are pushing, from seeing and reading through things with the Reddit threads, they really want to keep pushing the stock up. A lot of people want it to get, it back to about $2-3, but then there's people speculating saying that, this could get up as far as $10. I don't know if I see that happening yet personally. You never know though. You never know in this game. But I definitely think that it can hold somewhat going into maybe the start of next week. And remember that it'll be Tuesday when the market opens, because there'll be Memorial Day Monday in America. But I think, I feel like it could probably go to around and stay around maybe the 120, 130 mark, probably Tuesday, Wednesday. And then after that, who knows? I don't know what would happen. But just looking from the chart here, looking from the 5-day chart, so I'm kind of thinking that it could go up slightly to maybe around there. So you're talking probably 125 to about 134. If I had to, that would be my guess. But always be careful, be cautious. It's not something that I would do the HODL on. You can day trade it. You could with the way the stock can fluctuate. You could make a nice little 10% gain. I would take that. I don't think it's not something that I would be holding and waiting and holding for 4 weeks and hoping that I'll have maybe 4x, 5x, 10x my money. It's just not a risk that I would take personally. We had MGOL, and that was the one that shot up on that was on Tuesday. MGOL now is, at one point it was 140, 160. Looking at the chart here, so it got up as about 150 Wednesday. But that was another one that was shot up. Really good stock. When I say a really good stock, I mean these are just penny stocks. They're probably nothing all that special, but in terms of trading it when you're going long, it's good in that respect, and it was good on Tuesday. But I underestimated how good it was going to be, because it was I did it as an overnight gapper, so I bought Monday evening, and then I was going to hold and make a profit, and hoping it would go up Tuesday morning. And it was very, very slow pre-market on Tuesday morning, but then about 45 minutes after the pre-market opened, then it started to go up, and then just kept going up and up during when the normal market opened. And I was shocked. I was quite shocked at how much it went up, because I did sell quite early, but that was just me kind of looking at the screen, panicking, thinking when nothing was happening, it wasn't moving. I'm thinking, oh damn, this isn't going to go anywhere, is it? But it did eventually, and it got some incredible good volume, and it was an incredible percentage gain. And you could have, even if you were going to trade kind of like in a conservative way, you could have made around 20-25% gain. There was a great opportunity there with MGOL. Now I went to Thursday, and I held overnight Wednesday evening GWAV. GWAV I didn't do nothing that much on. I bought at $11 and I sold at $12. You see GWAV now, that kind of was reacting kind of like the same way that like FFIE was doing, and like what CRKN was doing. GWAV, I made a pretty good gain on last week, and it was nothing huge yesterday, but a profit's a profit. It didn't really seem to be doing much pre-market yesterday. They made that announcement after hours that they had eliminated all convertible debt, and that's what, when it was going through after hours, it shot up a little bit more after that announcement. But now it seems to be down a bit. I don't think it's going to be doing anything else. But it's an improvement because they were around $4.40 about 2 weeks ago. So they've doubled the market cap of the company. So GWAV, it's one I would leave for now, but you never know because it can. They're still getting pretty high volume. I mean, when you're getting on these stocks like GWAV and CRKN, you're getting $1 billion volume. That is madness. Lots of volatility, but a lot of potential to make some decent gains there. ASTI was one that I day traded yesterday. ASTI was an okayish gain that I made on that. The problem with where I buggered up was that pre-market this did really well, and it was it was up about, at one point, a pre-market high of about 38 cents, and then just before market opened it was around 20 cents. I decided to buy 20 cents thinking that this is going to shoot up a few minutes into the market opening, and it was kind of just, as soon as it opened, it was kind of like, it was like down at 19, and you could tell it was like all these orders coming in. It was like they're trying to get it up, but I got a little bit, I panicked a little. But as soon as I made an alright gain. But considering that you put it this way, when you could have almost doubled your money, it's a little bit disappointing that you realize you had the right idea, but you should have just had more courage, and I should have had more courage in my convictions. I'll put it like that. Last gain I made, this was the best gain. And it was a funny story on this, because ONMD had a really good day Thursday. I was looking at it pre-market, but it was up so high, I thought, no, this is too risky. I don't want to take a risk with stocks going up so high and chase it. I'm going to go with ASTI. And at that point, ASTI was up about 40%. ONMD pre-market, after hours yesterday, was doing quite well. I think it was around, anything from around 15-18%. And I bought at 172, and it really kept going up near the end of, just before close of the after hours. And yeah, so that was my best gain that I made. I'm not going to say what exactly I made, but it was a very good gain. Certainly way better than your type of average gain that day traders are looking for. I had no clue though. I was just going in like a conservative kind of trade. I wasn't even aware. I was just going to leave it. I wasn't going to bother trading. But then I realized, oh crap, next Monday I won't be able to trade. So let's go and just make a gain now. And again, I was only expecting like a conservative type of profit gain, but it went up even way higher than I thought it would. And I sold pre-market, literally about a minute into pre-market. I'm like, I'm just getting it out of the way. I'm done with it, get my profit, and I'll go back to sleep, because it was 9 o'clock in the morning here and I was still pretty tired. And it must have, I wasn't following it, but then it opened 160 at market open. So it must have gone quite back down. I don't know how quickly it went back down, but it went down. But then it got right back up to 259, and then $3.20 was the high around 10 past 10 in the morning. And the volume, very good volume. It's nothing, but when you're talking, these stocks are getting $1 billion in volume almost. That's madness. That is total madness. But ONMD was one. Again, I don't know how confident all people are about gappers and holding overnight, because it can be to just hold your nerve and don't get too flustered and nervous and panic, and try not to look at the stock all the time. But there was a good opportunity there with ONMD, and it was up 56% overall. So you could have made a pretty good gain, anything from when it was around 236 to 320, and that's literally within about 8 to 10 minutes. Crazy how quick these stocks go up, right? But I just hope it's going to keep going up. that this is just going to keep rolling this momentum with this meme stock, meme stock, penny stocks, because there's really a lot of great opportunities out there in the market. The honeymoon, I guess you could say, might be over at some point, but I really hope, and I hope for FFIE that's going to continue to do really well, because FFIE, with GameStop, if you want to carry on with games, like it's going to be seen in the same vein as GameStop. There's a lot of opportunities there to really make a lot of good money, and everybody's happy. I know, the Garden Gecko character says in, Wall Street, it's a zero-sum game. Somebody wins, somebody loses. But when you've got stocks and you've got this big craze, going on with social media and Reddit, like you had with GameStop 3 years ago, there's a great, everybody can be making money, everybody can be happy, and it's all fun for everybody trading, and we're enjoying it. We're reaping the rewards. But that's my video for now, guys. But feel free to like, hit the subscribe button, and give me your take. How did you get on this week in the market, and what's your thoughts, and where do you think FIE will go next week? But that's me for now, guys. Thank you. Bye.